What is good, Gray Gang? Today, we're doing a catch and cook with Mamie, but the gun of choice is what we're really going to be talking about. We are going to be squirrel hunting with one of the cheapest shotguns in the world. And this is kind of a special shotgun. Let me go ahead and show you. So the shotgun we're going to be using right here is a single shot 12 gauge. I got this thing for $100. Listen, guys, let me just tell you how it was. I was walking around the stock sale. If you don't know, a stock sale is where they like sell cows and goats and stuff. Some old guy had a shotgun on his shoulder. I was like, hey, you want to sell that? He's like, yeah, $100. I said, okay. So here it is, $100 shotgun. If you want to get down into the specifics of it, it is a Columbia and it was made in 1964. But enough chitter chatter. Let's make sure this thing shoots because honestly, it might not. A lot of shotguns like this, be careful guys, they're not exactly ready to be shot. I had one of them, as soon as you pull back the hammer, it shot. Okay, the trigger was not even real, basically. This one does have a little bit of wobble, but I don't think it's anything serious. I'll put one shot on target. The ejector doesn't really work. That's okay though. I'll put one more and see what we can do. Make sure it works. Ow, okay. Nah, guys, this is a perfect shotgun. I love this thing. Too bad we're gonna blow it up in the next video. Anyways, now before we go out there hunting, let me just tell you a little bit about this. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Let's just go kill a stinking squirrel with this thing. As you can imagine, we're taking the old Can-Am Defender. Let's get the fanny pack. Let's go. Okay guys, we have reached our location. As you can hear, the leaves are a little dry, so sneaking around the forest may be a little bit hard. The good thing is that if it's hard for me to walk and be quiet, it's also hard for the squirrels to walk and be quiet, so we should keep our ears open and maybe we'll be able to hear some squirrels running around. Anyways guys, the game plan, it's super simple. There's a little four-wheeler trail goes right through there. I'm gonna walk the four-wheeler trail as quietly as possible. Try to stay in the tracks of the four-wheeler because that's where the least of the leaves are, so I can walk there and be a little quiet. A couple things that are gonna be key to this hunting trip: my KG camo hunting hat. Since squirrels climb trees, they're gonna be looking down, and with me wearing the hat, they won't be able to see my face. But for real guys, I'm gonna have to be quiet. I think the squirrels are starting to hear me. Also guys, we're using 6-shot because that's the best for squirrels in my opinion. Now let's just go ahead, be real quiet, and we'll try to find us a squirrel right over here somewhere. Okay guys, so I'm down here right now on this road. I kind of know where some squirrels are, but they're out of range and I can't really go to them because there's too many leaves. It's literally fall. Like the leaves literally fell like last week, and so they're all so perfect and just ready to make too much noise, so we can't stalk it and we can't really shoot it from here. I don't know guys, the squirrels just wasn't moving yesterday. Back here today, I'm determined to kill a bunch of squirrels, and I'm not going inside until I do. Let's go. That did it, didn't it, Dale? That ain't even the squirrel I saw. So there's actually another one, and I think he's right there, and he may have actually went in the hole. So squirrel hunting, you can see nothing for a while, then all of a sudden, if you get on one squirrel, there's a good chance there's a bunch more. Okay guys, first squirrel down. I'm gonna be careful while I'm walking in because like I was saying, there's always a good chance there's more. How old is this thing? Like 50, 60 years old? Yeah, it's 56 years old and still works like a charm. Let's see, tracking this guy shouldn't be hard. He didn't move at all after he hit the ground, so yeah, should be right here though. But with this squirrel, I tried to aim for the head because I know I'm gonna be eating these, and if you shoot a squirrel with a shotgun and you get a full body shot, a lot of times you're gonna be finding those shots whenever you eat them. So if you are using a shotgun, try to aim for the head if you can. As for this guy, I didn't do too great. I hit him right there in the chest. Now that is okay because most of their meat honestly is on their back legs anyhow. That's one down. I'm looking for at least 3, so that's 2 more to go. I already have one located down there because I saw him hopping around. And then as for the third one, I don't think it'll be too hard. All right, there's 2. Grab the KG fanny pack, got these bullet holders on them. Pull that right out, and we're ready to go again. He was on the ground and wasn't moving, so I got a perfect headshot on him. Also, headshots kind of also depend on what choke your barrel is. If you don't know, a choke is the thing right here that kind of restricts how big your barrel is, and it determines how wide the spread of your BBs are that come out of your shotgun. Now for this one, it's so old, the markings are gone, so I actually have no idea what the choke is on this. But there is a squirrel right there, dead. There's another squirrel over there. It's not dead yet. The shot probably scared it, but I'm gonna go retrieve him, and I may get him too. So far, we're doing really good though. We got 2 squirrels, and they're both been pretty easy to get. Okay, guys, I just slid down the hill, and there's about 6 of them that just appeared. Oh snap, there's one. He's too far though. Okay, I'm gonna get a few right here. There's one over there. He's a little bit too far. Yeah, he's a little bit too far. Then there's one on this tree over here somewhere, but he's on the other side. All right, boys, we're moving in. By the way, that's that squirrel. Okay guys, well those squirrels, they got away from me. We do got that squirrel right there. So we have 2 confirmed squirrels. I'm gonna go ahead and call Mammy and let her know. Hey Siri, call Mammy.
Calling Mammy. Home.
Be quiet. I'm squirrel hunting, Siri.
Hello?
Mammy.
Yeah.
I killed us 2 squirrels.
You did?
Yeah, we're gonna cook them. Sound good?
Let's cook them today?
Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, now on to number 3. Oh man, he moved. He moved. Whoa. Alright, we got him. That literally knocked me off the log. I wasn't ready for that. That was a smart squirrel, okay? He saw me as soon as I raised my gun up the first time. Then as you guys saw, I kept throwing rocks to the other side of the tree. A lot of times that'll make them turn back around because they think whatever I am is over there. But this one was smart, okay? He stayed over there. And I had to wait, but that's okay, because we got it. Now let's go get him. We got 3 squirrels. There's still a chance I can get a 4th one, because there's still one right over there somewhere. And there's still another one over here, and there's still another one over there. This guy had to fall in a briar thicket, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, he's a big one, though. And I know I got him in the head, too, because that's the only part I could see. All right, let's head on up, get these guys skinned up, and then we'll take them down to Mammy. We'll show you how to cook them. Now it is on to actually skinning these squirrels. Now YouTube doesn't like me to show too much skinning, so if I don't show a lot of it, don't get mad at me. Knife of choice, we're using the KG pocket knife. I don't know if these things are back in stock yet, but if they are, you better go pick them up. You can also get a Mammy t-shirt. KendalGray1.com/shop, first link in the description. That's where you can pick them up. First thing I'm gonna do to skin it, make a slit in the back. I put my fingers in the skin, and then I just pull it like that. And then it literally skins the entire thing for you to just, you know, do whatever you want to from here on.
My hair ain't combed or nothing. Let me comb my hair.
So you don't want to cook today?
No.
Okay guys, welcome back to KG's Kitchen. Today, we are gonna be cooking squirrel. I'm gonna make a wild guess and say y'all already knew that. Step number 1, I'm gonna get a little pot, be warming up the water, getting it close to boiling. The next step, while that's boiling, I'm gonna wash off the squirrel because it's literally still got fur on it. Right now it is 2:49. Now that my squirrel is thoroughly washed, I'm going to transport it from my hands into the pot right there. It's technically not boiling yet, but it is getting kind of close. So the plan, boil it a little bit till the meat gets soft, then we throw it in the pan to make it good crispy. It's currently 4:14. It's been over an hour. They're still boiling and they're still not soft. As for the pan itself, just a basic pan. Put some oil in here. You can put butter if you're feeling unhealthy. I got a bad feeling about this. On a scale of how appetizing this looks, I'd give it about a 1.5. I'm not happy with my performance. I don't know how they turned out this bad. I've not tasted them yet, but I can about tell you how they're gonna taste, and it's not good. Okay guys, let's get this show on the road. If you listen carefully, you can hear I already have chicken frying in the background because I do not think this is gonna be good. Let's go ahead, dive on into it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's still trying to run away. It's still kicking. Thankfully, I was wrong about my prediction. This is actually really good. If I would have boiled it for 1 more hour, which is kind of a lot, this stuff would have been golden, but this is totally edible. And honestly, I'm surprised I didn't mess it up. I'm happy. I'm happy. I truly am. If you want to watch another one of my squirrel catch cook, click this one right here. That one was actually pretty good. We ended up putting it in a crock pot. Or right over here for all of my catch and cook playlist. Check them out. What is good, Grey Gang? We're here. We're checking the traps down here at the chicken cage. And buddy, let me tell you, I think we got some. Right here is the predator, baby. We got a cat, and let me tell you, we're gonna make it pay the consequences. I'm just kidding, guys. This is a cat. I really don't even think this is the predator. It's definitely not the predator. It's just a little cat. And even though I will say that cats will sometimes snack on chickens, I don't think this guy's the predator. Exactly, that's what he's saying. He's already trying to defend himself. Now this right here, this is a live trap. The cat is perfectly fine. It just walked in, set off the door, and now it's got to sit in the cage. I actually had it baited up with some sardines right there that one of you guys, the Grey Gangsters, sent in. Let me tell you guys, if you're wanting to send in some kind of fan mail, but you're like, well, I really don't know what he needs. I need sardines. If you got sardines, if you want to send in sardines, they're easy, they're cheap, it doesn't cost much to ship them. Sardines are like the perfect fan mail. And there's one thing about them, I will put them to use. But this is a cat. Let's go ahead and get it out. Come on, kitty. Hey, I ain't trying to hurt you. Oh, snap. Easy now. Easy now. Now, even though this is like just a cat, it still might try to hurt me. Cats are mean, man. I don't know what he's doing right now. Right now, he's just freaking out. I'll be honest, I'm not a cat guy. I'm more of a dog kind of guy. I know for a fact that cats, even though they are popular pets, they do have extremely crazy sharp claws and extremely crazy sharp teeth. So I'm still not gonna, you know, jump in here and hug this thing. I'm just gonna let it out and let it do what it wants to. I mean, I am just gonna let it go, but I'm not gonna try to, you know, play with it. Cats are dangerous, guys. They will destroy you if you're not careful. And I don't know this cat. Like, if I knew the cat, it'd be fine. But as far as I know, this is just some random cat. It may be my neighbor's cat and serve no problem, but I don't know that right now. We'll see if he wants coming out this door. Come on, kitty. And there goes a dog chasing it immediately. Yep, there we go. Just a classic case of a dog chasing a cat. What can I say? But now up to the dog proof. The one that we actually set, you know, up in the woods a little bit looking for the predator. Actually, first let's check the trail camera. I mean, I'm not positive, but the trap was right there. The camera's right here. Maybe we got that cat on camera and I just want to see what it looks like. I don't think that cat was eating the chickens, but we may caught her in the act. I really don't think we did though. I think that cat's pretty innocent. Plus, I kind of think it's my uncle's cat. Wow. Okay, for a second there, I thought we had a massive buck right here, but now after looking at it, that's just me the other day checking it with my Legends Never Die shirt, available at KendalGray1.com/shop. Kinda, well, yeah, let's keep checking. Just keep flipping. If I see the cat, I'll let you know. Yeah, there's the little kitty cat. Right back there in the background. Little cat right here. That's definitely him. Just snooping around, not really doing anything wrong, just a little cat. That cat's probably, you know, just looking for a mouse or something smaller. There's the cat again. Yeah. No, it's a dog. Never mind. That's actually the dog that chased the cat. Alright, so nothing extremely interesting on the camera. We did get footage of the cat that we ended up catching. Now let's head right on up there and check the dog proof that we set. Also came back down here last night and I reset that one with some sardines as well. Sardines are legit, guys. Like, they work. Ah! And let me tell you, they done just that. We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Big old possum right there. Big gray one too. Got a nice little face, I guess. I don't know, but here he is. What about that, man? A big stinking possum. That'll take care of some chickens in a no time, I'll tell you that. No doubt in my mind, that's the little booger that was climbing on the cages the other night. So I know what you're saying. Kendall, dude, are you gonna let that cat go too? Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Kinda. I really don't want to kill that possum because I really don't want to skin it. I don't really have a purpose for it, but then I don't want to just let it go because it's going to keep terrorizing these chickens. But then there's also the option to relocate it, but then I have the potential problem of releasing that possum on another flock of chickens. But don't worry, I think I can figure something out. I think I got a good idea. As for right now, I'm going to go ahead, get him out of the dog proof, put him in this cage, because as for a possum, they're not too hard to get in a cage, and once we get him in that cage, we can always decide later. Not that I'm going to decide later, I've already got my mind made up. That's just where he needs to be. I'm going to set y'all down right here on this the best I can. That right there looks good. Now I'm going to go to work. Let's just hope this guy likes to play possum. Oh yeah, this guy's going to be easy to get out. Easy peasy to get out of this trap. And there he is, out of the trap. He is now confirmed playing possum. Let me get him here by the back of the neck. And let me tell you, boys, we're good to go. Right now we have this possum playing possum because he thinks if he's dead, nothing will fool with him. Which kind of makes sense because we had a possum carcass set out a little while ago, about 2 weeks ago, and it was indeed dead and nothing touched it. It was so strange, like nothing wanted to eat it. This guy, I mean, he's sitting here, he's drooling. That's probably one of the nastiest things I've ever seen, but his hand is actually perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the cage. He's about 5 pounds. He's not a heavy possum. I'm gonna go ahead, put him in this cage, then I'll get back with y'all. And here we go, guys. If you ever wanted to see what a dead possum looks like, that's what he looks like, even though he's not dead at all. He's not dead at all. Like, you can see him looking at me. He's just acting like he's dead. But then again, that is what playing possum means. Let's go, buddy. We need to name this guy. The last one's name was Photosynthesis. The one before that was Paw Pierce. And the one even before that was Potter. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy definitely looks like a Pepper. How you doing, Pepper? And so here we are. We're out here in literally the middle of nowhere. There's not a house. There's not anyone that lives from this spot in about a 5-mile radius. So as for him becoming someone else's problem, I think we're good. We're right over here by the river. There's a big mountain right there. Here's a random road in case he decides to walk it. I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and get Pepper out and let him go. That way he can go down to the river and eat a dead squirrel or a catfish or a pizza or whatever comes floating down the river. Whatever he wants to eat, he can eat it here. All right, Pepper. You ready? You're gonna have to cooperate a little bit with me. Alrighty, buddy. Come on out. I got the door open. Okay, this is the one time that you don't want him to play possum. Potter, man, you're gonna have to get out of the way. Potter, and I hate to do this to you, but you're gonna get out of my cage. I gotta take this back. I gotta go set it for your cousin. Alrighty, here you go. Pepper, dude, get out of the cage. Pepper, get out of the cage. There he goes. Okay, seems like Pepper did not like the river idea. He's gonna opt out for a more mountain view. Look at little Pepper go. Watch him go up that mountain. He ain't scared to take on the real world. He ain't scared of me. See you later, Pepper. Maybe we'll bring your cousin down here to you whenever we get him, I guess. I don't know, but see you, buddy. Well, we're back, guys, and you hate to see it. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but yeah. Man down. Actually, men down. We got 3. And actually, it's women down because they're all hens. 3 more hens got hit last night, and this is not even the same area as those last ones. This is at his other chickens, and all we got today is about half of one chicken and feathers of others. As much as I'd like to say we won the war, it really just started.
We got him.
But wait, there's more.
But it ain't over, guys. It ain't over. What my uncle actually suggested to me is take those chickens, what's left of them at least, put them in or around your traps. And that's what I'm going to do. I got 2 fox traps here right now. I'm thinking about maybe cutting up 1 or 2 of the legs and definitely taking some feathers and sticking them down in the dirt hole. Rub the chicken around, of course, you know, just get the scent out. Because if that fox, or it even could be a coyote at this point, whatever the predator is that's attacking these chickens, if I go put some of this chicken scent and chicken feathers and chicken legs around my trap, he should be that much more likely to actually go there and get in it. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, take what's left of this chicken, and then we're gonna go up there and doctor up my trap a little bit. And so now we're up here. Right there's one of the traps. Here's the chicken. I've already got a little bit off of it. Here's a little piece of the leg meat, actually. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take feathers and all and just go stuff it down in the hole. Because let me just tell you, if a fox come up here, he smells some chicken in that hole, and then there's some feathers coming out of the hole, nothing better than that. He will stay here until he gets this piece of meat. Now, the hole is kind of wet, so I can't promise we'll get any. It'll be extremely effective, extremely fast. But now for these feathers, put them down in that hole, put some up around it, put some up above it, down in it, everywhere. The more we can make these feathers just slash out like something got killed here, the better. Push them down in there a little bit farther down in the hole. And now that right there, guys, that looks good. Feathers all around it, piece of chicken down in there, scent is here. This is a good trap. Now I just gotta do that to 1 more. I'll do that off camera. And then I'll tell you what we're gonna do after that. We might even put a trail camera on the rest of the chicken carcass. And so for this chicken, I'm thinking just do something simple like That right there. And then we'll come right over here, set the trail camera right here on this. That way it'll get a good angled shot right down to that chicken. And I mean, after we set up the trail camera, it's basically just a waiting game. And whenever I come down here and the chicken's gone, I'll check it with you guys. And that way we'll see what kind of animals are targeting chickens. Because you never know. Right now we're expecting, you know, fox, coyote, bobcat, and then coon and possum. But we may get some on trail camera that we didn't even think of. And that's really what we're doing it for. Because you don't know what you don't know, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You're watching Kendal Outdoors, and if you want some hot birds, go to kendalray1.com/shop or the first link in the description, and always keep God number one, #GreyGang, #Jesus.
What is good, Grey Gang? We're coming at you. Squirrel season is ticking down. I mean, like, we got just a few days left. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to kill a few more squirrels right here before the season runs out. Then after that, we're actually gonna give a little farm update. Because, you know, I took a year of ag. I'm a farmer. But I've actually got two really cool updates for the farm, so just hang in there. But first, we're gonna try to kill some squirrels. Now, first off, let me tell you what we're gonna be using. We can just pick a 22. We can just pick a 12 gauge, go blast one out of the sky, no problem. But we wanna give it a little bit of a challenge. And so, we're going to be using a 410. If you don't know, shotguns are sized in gauges. That meaning that the higher the number, the smaller the bore size. That's why a 12 gauge is like this big, a 20 gauge is like that big, and a 410, which I think would be called a 41, is about, well, this big. I don't know if y'all take offense to that. I'm kind of pointing a gun at you. Comment below, are y'all offended by this? But needless to say, this is the smallest shotgun they make, as far as I know. But here's the bullets we're going to be shooting. This gun is rated for 3-inch shells. A lot of 410s only shoot 2.5-inch shells. Since this one is capable of holding 3-inch shells, that's exactly what we're going to use. Because keep in mind, even though it's only a 1/2-inch, that's a lot more pellets that you can potentially hit a squirrel with. Now, a fun story with this gun, a lot of y'all probably have the same gun. This is actually a Rossi single barrel. A lot of 410s are single shot. I'd say most of them are single shot. But you just click this lever right here, it breaks down, you put one in it, pull it back, cock your hammer, boom, then it should sling out the shell once you're done. With my Rossi kit, it came with a 12 gauge shotgun, but I actually bought this barrel separately, and it looks really weird. I don't know if you can tell that, but because of the bore diameter and the chamber, I'm not sure if it's going to give me aiming problems, because I definitely can't look down the barrel, but we are going to test shoot it first and at least try to hit a piece of cardboard. Oh, this is going to be kind of crazy. I've not shot a 410 in a long time, and the last time, I missed a squirrel 6 times. Y'all true Grey Gangsters will remember that. It was about 2 or 3 years ago. Still, never killed a squirrel with it. I went hunting for like 3 days. But like I was saying, got a little cardboard box right there. That should help us see what our pattern is for this shotgun. Yeah, guys, here we go. We're just gonna load up this single shot. In goes a 3-inch shell. It is loaded. I'm gonna aim for the center of it. Shouldn't kick much and shouldn't be that loud, but then again, it's still a gun. See how we can do this. Oh, that's not good. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. That ain't good at all. Okay. We got a problem. Oh snap, what was that? So it turns out that the barrel this thing came with is actually not meant for the receiver at all. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the firing pin's actually hitting up here in that silver ring. And well, that's not the primer. So we actually did absolutely nothing. Long story short, this ain't gonna work. Dang, what a tragedy. Give me about 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we have a different 410. This one got a little bit of a stainless action going on. Some of y'all actually may have one of these too. Go ahead and tell me in the comments. This one is an H&R. Yeah, that's about all I know about it. Oh, a deluxe topper model 98. It's also a 410 fitted for 3-inch shells. This one has a fixed choke in it, full. So honestly, it should be kind of a sniper. We got a box over there, the same box we was about to shoot in a minute. Let's just blast it and see if it dies. Go check it out. I'll be honest, guys, I think we killed it. I hope we did. If we didn't, we're in trouble. Now, there's probably not many of y'all out there asking, why don't people use these more often? But for the 3 of you that are, it's because they're just overall not as good at killing. And there's a couple reasons for that. One, within the shell itself, there's not much room for powder. This other reason, there's also not much room for pellets. And so with me standing pretty close with this choke being as tight as a 410 can get, this is still our pattern. The kill zone right here, That's still not a ton of pellets. I mean, we wasn't standing very far. And even besides those pellets, there's not even many pellets in the box at all. So if that answers your question, if we shot a 12 gauge, this right here would be absolutely peppered, and probably all of the rest of the box would also be peppered. As well as part of this would probably be knocked out. But like that, those are actually from like a sniper I was shooting last week. But yeah, as for that, it doesn't have a ton of pellets, but if you're decently good at aiming, you should be able to hit, you should be able to kill whatever you want to with this. But with the 410, there's a lot of positives. 1, the gun's light. 2, the ammo's light. 3, it doesn't really kick. It's not loud. It's kind of cheap, I guess. It's perfect for a small person, like a kid. And for shooters that may be afraid of a recoil of a 12 gauge, which 12 gauges, they do kick a lot until you get used to them. But before we get out there and we go kill a little squirrel, I'm going to tell you about a big sale on KendalGray1.com. And these deals are big. Right here, right now, I'm going to tell you the big gun case, and normally $39.99, we've dropped it down for you guys $24.99. So this is almost half off. A couple other big things that are on sale. You got the green gunsling, normally 20 bucks. I'm giving it to you for $7.99. Same with the small gun case, normally 15. We're giving it to you for 8 bucks. And then these right here, you can get a pair of them, which is 2 for $11.99. So basically 6 bucks a piece. Also, the KG binoculars are 25% off, and the binocular holders are also on a pretty big discount as well. And don't forget about the KG pocket knives. We have Midnight, which is a black knife, and Snow White, which is a white knife. Those are actually up on the site, but then again, they may actually be sold out. If you want any of this stuff, you might want to grab it pretty soon while these prices are like super low. KendalGray1.com/shop, or first link in the description. It's also been proven by Ohio State University. I've done told y'all this before, but if you buy merch, you're like 60% less likely to get the coronavirus. And I mean, oh snap, scary. Ooh. Better get it now. KendalGray1.com/shop for link. But anyways, we got the head cam. Let's go snipe a squirrel with a shotgun. Also, whenever I first started hunting, I wasn't allowed to put a shell in my gun until I saw a squirrel, because my mom was afraid I was going to trip over a stick and shoot myself. So we're going to do that just because we're going back to old times. Got him that time. We've got 1 shell left, so we gotta make it count. Can't miss this time. I think he's down though. He ain't going nowhere. So basically the whole hunt so far, I've seen a lot of squirrels that I probably could have killed. 12 gauge down in the back of my head. I knew I was shooting a 410, and isn't really the most powerful thing. It doesn't have great range, so I really held back from a lot of shots. Even that one right there with the 12 gauge, I would have killed it the first shot, but then I ended up maybe hitting him once, maybe a pellet, maybe no pellets, I'm not sure. Then he crawled on up a tree and I took another shot. Another thing you gotta keep in mind when you're using a 410, you could see the squirrel, but if you shoot and say there's like a stick like this one, just a little bit of that one, that could knock down 2 or 3 pellets. And after a pellet from a 410 hits a stick like that, it's basically not gonna have any power. So you do gotta watch out for like brush and sticks and leaves even in the way, because it doesn't take much to knock off a 410 shot. But that is the good thing about using a shotgun, because you have multiple projectiles. He's done, he ain't moving. Should have had a pretty good shot on him with the 410, so I basically sniped him. I'm gonna come right here and lean no 410 up on a tree while I go get the squirrel. And here he is. Dead in the hammer. The 410 definitely did not have any problem killing him. I mean, I had a little bit of a problem killing him the first shot, but you know what? If you can get a good shot on a squirrel, it doesn't really matter what you're shooting, you can definitely kill. So a few tips for using a 410. Be patient, try to get as close as possible, and be sure to hold right on the squirrel, if not the squirrel's head. If you can hit a few pellets in the head, he ain't going nowhere. That's even what I was doing with this guy, aiming for the head, but honestly, it looks like I hit him everywhere. My plan's actually to skin up that squirrel. I'm not going to eat it today, but I am going to eat it later. I have an idea of what I'm going to do with the squirrel. So right now we're going to head on back to the house. We're a little bit of ways away. Skin up this squirrel, then we're going to check in with the farm. I got an update for the chickens and the goats. Both of them Pretty cool, I think. And now it is time to skin up the squirrel. We're gonna take his full body, except for his head and skin, of course. The tool of choice, of course, you already know. It's the KG Pocket Knife Single Blade. This in here is a pink tigress. These have been sold out for a long time. But actually on the website, there should be some black and white tigress. Like I was telling you about earlier, there's a possibility they're still in stock, but then again, I'm not that sure. Now, as much as I'd love to just go ahead and film me skinning up this squirrel so that y'all could see the process, I'm actually not going to do that because YouTube doesn't like this, and this is YouTube's platform, so I'm just going to respect that. So if you want to know how to skin a squirrel, this probably ain't a good video for you, but I'll catch you in about 3 more seconds. Didn't even take 3 seconds. Can you believe that? Anyways, there's the KG Pocket Knife. There's the completely skinned squirrel, just in case you didn't believe me. I would give you an update on the pool pond, but I mean, it's just a bunch of minnows in a green pool pond. There's nothing really new about them. They're not growing any, mainly because they're minnows and they don't really ever grow much. But here is the chicken update. You may remember my chicken lot not being this big, but as you can tell, I've actually expanded it. It used to go from that corner, like a straight line right over there, to that post. Well, before I even started YouTube, so probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 years ago, I had my first chickens, and they were at a chicken coop over there, like way over there. And then I actually ended up selling all my chickens for like a year or 2. And then I actually got more chickens whenever I got this building right here. And so then they had this lot right here. Well, my old chicken coop was literally just sitting down there growing up in weeds, and I was thinking, there's some good materials in there. I mean, yeah, some of the actual chicken wire is already rusted and some of the wood's already rusted. But like the wire like this, the 2x4 wire, that stuff's hard to destroy, guys. It was still down there, basically pristine condition. Bent a little bit, but still in good condition. So basically me and Adam went down there, we scrapped up everything we could get, and we got enough fence. Just from looting the old chicken coop, we got enough to expand all of this. And that's almost double of what they used to have. And if y'all know anything about chickens, well, that's a good thing, because look at them. They're having so much fun. They're scraping new dirt every single day. Of course, best case scenario, I let them like open, run, or whatever, where they can run anywhere they want. But here, that's just not practical. There's literally predators everywhere. And plus, if I can keep them in a cage about like this, we should be good anyway. They should have plenty of food right here. Throw them out some corn, throw them out some seeds. That is the chicken update. Now let's go up to the goat update, which is possibly even better. Now, I actually don't remember if I showed you the updated fence, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you anyhow. Instead of just cutting right up there, I've expanded it all the way out there, and it wraps all the way around. And then I'll hike up this mountain. How you doing, Chip? And it actually comes way over there, and I've even pushed it out more. So they've got so much more room as well. Now, it's great that these goats have more room, but I'm gonna be honest, they've not even put a dent in the vegetation that was here in their old lot. But the reason was because in the last video where I was actually upgrading the fence, nobody watched it. It was one about catfishing, but I said we was actually thinking about getting a new animal. And then by the end of the video, we figured out that they already gave away the animal, so we can't have it. Sweet. So for now, it's just these two, and they're just chilling. But chilling, indeed. Me and my uncle noticed Tater, her bag is starting to fill up. This is kind of just conspiracy. Get out of the way, Chip! Get out of the way! Okay. Now right now this is just conspiracies, but if you look under Tater, down her at her bag where her udders are, it's starting to get bigger. Can y'all see that? It is, especially when she turns around. Well, she just stepped on her briar. But it's starting to get bigger and like, I don't know, filling up with milk, we're hoping. Now what's going to happen, she is supposed to be pregnant, so she's supposed to be having kids. But now that we're seeing that her bag's actually getting bigger, possibly filling up with milk, that's a really good sign that we're getting closer to that time. Another thing I noticed with Tater is that she's really just been laying around because she's, I don't know, I thought she's just being lazy. But now that I think about it, I'm going to look it up on my phone right now. Also on the back, I don't know if y'all know this, we have KG gray grippers. They're like kind of pop sockets, but they're better because they're gray grippers, you know what I mean? But I'm actually going to get on Google right now and look up, when goats are about to have kids, do they start getting lazy? Because she just lays around. When goats get pregnant, do they get lazy? Oh, signs your goat is getting close to kidding. I'm going to watch this and I'll get right back with y'all. I think she is getting closer though, because her bag is filling up and she is getting lazier. Trying to communicate. I don't think they understand. I was saying I ate a cheeseburger for lunch, and the tater tots are pretty good too. Did y'all pick up what I'm putting down? Nope. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, she liked it. She said, "Cool, me too." I don't know what she's talking about though. She didn't have a. Did you have a hamburger? I don't know what she thinks she is. She thinks she's some Rocky Mountain Billy Goat. I don't know what she thinks she's doing, standing up on them logs. You ain't from the Rocky Mountains. Get down. You ain't from the Rocky Mountains. Here, eat this. There you go. Eat that poison ivy, girl. Eat the poison ivy. Chip, eat this. Oh my gosh, why are you in such a rush? Where are you going? Stop running away from me. Eat my grass, eat my grass. Anyways, guys, I don't really have anything else to tell you, but just here and stare at my goats. I don't know if y'all want to do that. If you do, you'll watch a goat video. But now the squirrel season's basically over. If you want to reminisce, go relive some moments. Here's some of our best squirrel hunting videos of the year. And if you want to watch my very favorite squirrel hunting video, you can check it out right here. Let's go, baby. The cow coming in clutch. What is good, Grey Gang? We're out here. I just finished this video right here where I killed a turkey. You need to go watch that. It's this video. Had 4 beards on it. I don't even know how that works. I don't even have a beard myself. But we're doing another turkey hunting video and we're using what's in this box. In that video, I told y'all that something special was coming. I wasn't lying. I'm serious. This may or may not be the coolest thing I've ever done. Ethan knows what it is. What do you think about it? It's an awfully big box to say that we're using it for turkey hunting.
I just want to see it.
I think this possibly could be the best, one of the best purchases of our life. We bought a cow. What you think? But at the end of the day, that's pretty big. You could definitely hide behind that. And that's what it's for. You got these right here so that you can see through. If we don't kill a turkey with this, there's something wrong. So the place that we're going is a cow field. And like the turkeys are not scared of the cows at all because why would they? What's a cow gonna do to a turkey? And then they're gonna look at this and say, oh, it's just a cow. What's a cow gonna do to me? Little do they know there's gonna be a stinking shotgun barrel sticking out right here.
I want to cut a hole in its nose and stick a shotgun out of its nose.
This is gonna be epic, dude.
I got something to say after we cut this camera.
What?
Bet Braden Price don't have a cow blind.
I bet he don't. Oh, no way. This is sick, dude.
It looks kind of real, like this.
It is real. Her name? Chantel. If I was a turkey, I wouldn't think about it. I just think it's just another cow, because it is. All we gotta do is literally wear black pants and like, we're golden, dude. Moo. Moo. It works on a dog, it'll work on a bird, I know that. You go play with it. Whenever I raise this camera up, if you don't think this is a cow, there's something wrong. That is literally just a cow standing there. That's just a cow. That's just a cow, dude. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys tomorrow when we're gonna kill a turkey. Because honestly, if we don't kill one with that thing, I'm gonna be pretty surprised. And I'm indeed behind Betsy. I'm wearing all black, so I'm pretty much the designated cow blind mover. As for our view, we can see this entire field whenever one decides to fly down. As for their view, all they see is a couple bushes and a cow. I can see this cow's here. Pretty good. It is. It's pretty solid. So far, we've heard one way over there, but he's only gobbled one. I'm gonna put my face mask on because I'm pretty proud of that. Boys, I think it's working. We got cows moving and moving fast. They're going crazy trying to communicate with me. Oh, get away my cover. Betsy, turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back. They're staring at us. They know what we are. Hi, boys, we got 2 just flew down. They're way over there. The camera can barely see them. The dead center of the screen. They're right there. There's 2 of them. We got those 2 over there. And then we got one still up here on the high wall. And we're expecting, or at least hoping it to fly down right here. Here's the situation. We have those 2 turkeys way over there. They're like really far away. Then we got one right above us, which we're hoping will fly down closer to us. But then also way over there, we can't figure out if it was a human or a hen. But something was calling, and it was like extremely loud. And honestly, the hen didn't sound very good at all. But then it purred, and it sounded really good. And it was loud. It was really loud. Whatever happens, unless it's like something crazy happens, Ethan or Seth is going to be shooting it because I've already killed them. They're like literally just now coming off roosting getting good. It's 7:44. It's been daylight for a good old time now. They're coming towards us. Did they come to the fence? There he is, guys. You don't do it. You want to go? We good. Oh, cow blind. How far are you comfortable shooting? 80. make a move. Eating or strutting? Always strut. We still need a sneak. Yeah, we want to take this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go, boys. It looks really good, dude. KG Gilly suit looking good today. All right, guys, update. We got another one, and it is a lot closer. It's right there, dead center of the screen. It is also a gobbler. Just like that, KG disappeared. All right, we're about to pick up the cow and start advancing. See, we got a cow trying to meet us halfway. All right, guys, so I've attracted a cow between us and the turkey, so I think it's my job now to get rid of the cow. If I take the cow away, you got the turkey? I figured shoot. All right, here we go. Operation Move the Cow. We'll see you boys later. Hello, my name is Kendal Gray, but I also go by Betty the cow. Oh gosh, this ain't working too good. I think the cow's figured us out. All right, guys, right now, me and Betty's just over here chilling. That other cow did not take the bait. It's just standing there, but you can see them. Oh, Betty! They saw the turkey and now they're getting down. That cow is about to ruin it. Oh, here she comes. Okay, they're giving me hand signals, but I'll be honest, I have no idea what they mean. They either said the turkey's coming towards me, or that I should run away, or that I should come to them, and I have no idea which one. Good news is the cow's coming my way. Let me pick us back up. This thing's about to be terrified. Oh, rah, cow out of nowhere. This cow is fully convinced that I'm another cow. I think they're trying to tell me something. I wonder what they're trying to tell me. Do they want me to come over there? They're making a break for it. They're retreating and going back under the hill. All right, it's about time. I gotta go. Catch y'all in a minute. What happened? He just hopped over that fence with the other one, so there's two on the same side. They didn't see you, or he didn't see you. So we're gonna go around these shrubs right here trying to get to them. All right. So if we can get to the fence, we can take them both. And if we can use the cow, we can get to the fence. We found a route. We've came a long way with this cow, and those turkeys have no idea what's going on. That was about $60 you first bid. 100%. Yeah, he's moving this way. We don't need it. You can leave it here. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right, boys. My job here is done. I've escorted them to where they need to be. The rest is up to them. Me and Betty done a good job. They're way up there moving up. Ethan said he's good out to 80 yards, so basically if they can see him at this point, they can at least get a shot on him. Now, that's a majestic shadow. I don't care who you are. We could be hearing gunshots any second now. Shots fired, shots fired. I repeat, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired. Is there any turkeys dead? Yeah. The cow worked. The cow stinking worked. Oh, let's go, baby. The cow coming in clutch.
He popped up walking right there. The yellow blue, he's like, get him. I was like, well, I done shot one. I was like, there's another one there.
How many was there?
Two.
And y'all shot at both of them?
Pretty sure both of them's down.
How far were they?
Probably 60 yards.
Dude, Betty, let's sink and go. Dude, I'm gonna say this. We were behind the cow looking at them a couple times, and if we were just standing there, I think they would have saw us. I don't know, boys. All right, what's the plan?
We gotta go get them.
Let's go. Dude, that cow is OP. It's OP, dude.
Dude, that might be farther than 50 yards.
Oh my gosh, that is pretty far. There we go, baby. That's a dark spur. That's like a cool looking spur, dude.
Hey, how far y'all reckon that is right there, that clearing?
I'd say like 60.
That's 60 yards.
I think it is 60. Unlike my turkey, this guy's walking in wet grass, so his feet were clean. Not that y'all care about that, but here's his beard. He's got one beard, which is normal. Mine is not normal at 4. But yeah, dude, that's a big old turkey, dude. That's a big turkey. Now let's go over here. He shot at one too. Pretty sure he hit it, but not sure if he killed it. So we'll go check it and we'll try to find it. How's it going?
What's up?
All right, so I got these 2 turkey legs, okay? Brining in this solution here, salty sugar water.
Okay.
Is that a bad thing?
No, that's fine.
Okay, that's what some
No,
Google
that's good,
thing
yeah.
said. It's a whole lot less complicated than the one you did, but
Yeah, how long has you been letting it soak?
I'd say about 20 hours.
Oh, that's fine then. You're
Okay.
good.
So what do you think we should do with temperatures and stuff? We got a Traeger pretty similar to yours.
So you want to do it like, I want to say we did ours at like 150 or 160 or something like that. I remember it took a lot longer than I had thought. Do you have like a probe, like a temperature probe?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it needs to get to like 155, 160-ish. So if you just, I would throw it on at like 165 and then just probe it. Just let it rip. I think ours took like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours probably.
Here's what I saw with you. Did your Traeger not come with the probe that like sticks in and talks to your phone?
It came with them, but I broke them, so I never got replacements. But mine came with it, yeah.
Do you think it works pretty good? I mean, I hope.
Yeah, it works.
What temperature did you say? Like,
I think 165 is probably good.
what temperature set the grill?
Yeah, 165.
Oh, set the grill at 165?
Yeah, because I think it's on, smoke was like I want to say it was like 165 or 170. I'd have to look again, but like whatever the lowest your grill can go, maybe it's like 180. I think, I don't know, whatever, if you turn it on smoke mode, whatever that is, then bump it up like 10 degrees from there.
Okay.
I can't remember what smoke, maybe smoke's like 180 or something like that. I can't remember.
So it'll take a long time.
It's going to take some time, yeah.
We'll eat it for breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, it'll be, well, I mean, if you start it now, you'd be good by dinner for sure. I mean, I think I started mine like probably about this time, and I ate it at like 2 or 3 o'clock probably.
Okay, that ain't bad.
It didn't take that long, but yeah, whatever your Traeger smokes at, just leave it at that, and then just probe it, and walk away from it, and come back in a few hours, and you should be good.
All right, that'll work.
It's gonna be a little bit more tough than if you've had like a turkey leg at the state fairs.
I don't even like turkey, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, are you gonna season it with anything?
I don't know. What you think?
I would probably throw something on it.
Put some ducks on it.
We did a glaze, and it was okay. It wasn't really that good. Yeah, I mean, definitely throw some stuff on it, like, I don't know, any type of like barbecue seasoning of some kind, probably. But if you want to make sure it's edible, like, I'd probably make some type of dipping sauce, or you can just rip ketchup like you always do.
I'll probably just rip ketchup. That's a pretty safe bet.
If you rip ketchup, it'll
I will try sweet and sour sauce.
There you go.
That's gotta be good. One of these legs has like a big green mass in it. Would you recommend not eating that part?
We butchered a turkey once that had all that stuff. We ate it and it was fine, but I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
If you can get around it, you might want to.
Dude, yesterday I ate rotten eggs and didn't know it, and I about died.
How do you eat rotten eggs and not know it?
Apparently, you're not supposed to let them sit out there in the nest for like 2 weeks before you get them. It was bad, dude. I thought I was dying.
Could you not smell it, like when you cooked them?
It seemed okay. I died the next. I died.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's hope this don't turn out the same way.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
I wasn't super impressed with ours. Like, I feel like you gotta really, really know what you're doing to make a wild turkey leg taste good. Just like ours was pretty tough.
Yeah.
But,
My kitchen cooks don't have a good track record, so if it's edible, it's banger for me.
You'll be good. It'll be edible.
We'll see what the Traeger can do. I'll let you know.
Alright. See you, man. Take
See
care.
ya.
Good luck.
Alright, well, the good news is that we don't have to go to the store to really buy any glaze, but we do have to go to Wendy's and steal sweet and sour sauce. I did not realize it's going to take that long. Did you?
No.
That's half a day. But I mean, it's better than eating leathers. Alright, so if you remember this video, we basically smoked a chicken over a fire. We probably should have died from eating that, okay? There's not a chance it got up to the right temperature. Not a chance. We should have died. The good news about this, though, is you set it and just leave. Which, this is a Wi-Fi grill. It's going to text me whenever it's done. So, like, that's next level stuff. Alright, so first step, turn it on. He said, like, pretty much as low as it can go and stick it in there and just, like, I don't know, do whatever. I was thinking it's going to be done by lunch.
No.
No. Dang.
We gotta go rob Wendy's, so that might take till lunch.
Alright, so he said about 180?
Yeah, or the lowest it can go in 10 degrees.
Oh my goodness. Dude, God. The good thing is that what else do we have better to do with our time? Absolutely nothing. Let's just get this going, and we'll be on our jolly way right here. Alright, it's igniting. Roll the epic cooking montage of the professional chef, me. Okay, before the montage, Flair just said put it at 225. Okay, we'll do that. That's the better news. It shouldn't take as long, but it probably will. Anyways, change it to 270. What do you say, 225?
Yeah, not 270.
Yeah, 270 had to cook it right there. Let's see, what do you say, 220, 255? I got my phone right here.
About 25 feet.
225. 225?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good right there. Roll the epic Chef KG montage. son, check these out. Their internal temperature is 161. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. That's right where it needs to be. So we will set that out. We'll go ahead and turn it off. What you think?
Looks like a big old chicken leg.
It does. We'll try it out. We'll see what it tastes like. I mean, that is the whole point of the video, you know. Are you ready?
Yeah, man.
All right, boys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, here's the thing. I called Flair for a reason, and it's because recently he done a video where he pretty much done the same exact thing we did. That's why I called him to, you know, see how he did it. And he said his was pretty good. Wasn't amazing, but it's pretty good. The outside isn't absolutely like leather, but we do have sweet and sour sauce because we just raided Wendy's, so they gave us 24 packets because we kept asking for more. Anyways, go ahead, take a bite into it, do the best thing you can do.
I'm anxious to see because, like, you only barbecue one side.
That is true.
Is yours bleeding?
Is yours bleeding?
Yeah.
Bleeding? Turkeys don't even have blood. Do they?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, it looks like ham. But is it ham? No, it's not. Did you eat it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Pretty good.
What? Maybe I just don't like barbecue sauce. Dude, I don't know if it's the barbecue sauce or what, but what's that taste like?
Pretty good. You don't like it?
I don't know what to think about it. I can't figure it out. It doesn't look like bad meat. It's just that the outside's really tough. But I don't exactly know if there's anything you can do about that. But as for the inside, it just smells really weird, and I don't know why. But besides that, like, it's edible. That's as good as I'm giving. I'll rate this a solid 3 out of 10. Honestly, 3 out of 10, that's my high end, okay? That's my high end. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you actually liked the video. If you didn't like the video, I guess you don't have to hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Click right over here if you want to see the first turkey I ever killed and it ended up having 4 beards, or right over here for all my turkey hunting playlist. In today's video, we're going to be testing American small arms weapons versus Russian small arms weapons. Now, we don't have every gun that the two militaries use, but we do have pretty much the basics. You can see here, we have sidearms or pistols, whatever you want to call. Then we're moving up here, we have a little submachine gun. Here we have the 2 main rifles. We have an AK and an AR. Here's an RPK. Unfortunately, we don't have a saw, so it's gonna be missing. Then we have America's Remington 700 and 308, and then Russia's Dragunov right here in 7.62 by 51.
54R.
Yeah, that. And then over here we have some specialty items that will be meeting Ballistic Bob here in a little while. So without further ado, I guess let's get started. We have a lot of tests that we're gonna be running for each of these weapons. We have Ballistic Bob over there. We have about 6 barrels of water over there. We have ballistics gel. We're gonna see what the heck is gonna happen when you throw all these together.
Who's the winner?
Who's the winner? We're gonna start off with the sidearms, the pistols. This is the M17. This exact one's the M18, which is just the compact version. It's an extremely modular setup. Coyote Brown, whatever you want to call this, I don't know, FDE. Has a spot for a red dot up on top, place for a light laser, whatever you want to put on the bottom. The military, just a few years ago, went through a bunch of trials and figured out this is the one they want to use. This gun was put up against these guns right here. We actually did a video comparing them on my second channel. I'll put the link down in the description if you guys want to go watch it. But compared to the Russian, we have the Makarov. Now, if you want to get technical, Russia does have this gun right here. It's their more modern 9mm. It actually shoots the same ammo this one does, but this one is one of Russia's most iconic sidearms they've ever used, and this one is still used in service today. Not as much, but it is still being used. First thing we're going to do, we're just going to put some rounds on target with both and see how they do. I'm going to go ahead and rig up the GoPro on my head so that y'all can see a first-person view of what it looks like. Which one you want to start out with, Ethan? Russian or American?
Russia.
All right, let's do it. Ready? Here we go. This one's probably going to kick a lot more than the American one because this one operates off a... I don't know, actually.
It's direct blowback.
Yeah, here we go. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. Now let's go with the American M17. Ready?
Yep.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Those little tings y'all was hearing was casings hitting the camera.
All right, guys, big thanks to Safe Vest. They sent us they could send us something pretty cool. Just look at this. Check this out, boys. We have a bulletproof riot shield, or bulletproof shield, I don't know. This is level 3.8 body armor, which is pretty much every pistol round there is. Hello, can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Hit me.
Oh!
Do I look like I know what I'm doing? Dude, I'm gonna load this up and I'm gonna see what it's like head cam.
What's this right here?
That's actually another bulletproof vest.
Big old safe vest here.
Yes, sir.
Is this also level 3A?
I believe so. They sent me that. They said, don't use it in the video. Use it in case you need it.
I like this thing.
I do too. You use the vest for you. I'm like, hey man, I won't do nothing that crazy, but thanks, I guess. I don't think I'll need it.
I gotta get me a vest now.
American M17 riot shield. Here we go. What happened?
You took the mag out.
The mag. Oh, that's important. Ready?
Yep.
What if I get down low? Can y'all see it right there?
Yeah.
This is pretty cool, dude. I wonder if the glass is bulletproof too.
Probably.
It makes me sad, dude. It makes me sad because I don't want to shoot it.
It's only gonna have some...
I don't want to shoot it, dude. I want to keep it. Safe vest. Send me another one.
That riot shield's actually the coolest one we've had on this channel.
Real life scenario, when am I gonna use this? Probably like trying to take a bobcat out of a trap or something. I'll probably need this. All right, here we go. Ballistic Bob, you think you can handle this? Ballistic Bob says no problem. Ballistic Bob, I'm just gonna say this. I think this is definitely gonna stop the 9mm. We're gonna shoot the Russian one into it first. Are you ready?
Yep.
Nope.
I heard it thump.
I did too. I think it stopped. It barely even moved it.
Really?
Yeah. Now we're going American. This is the most popular pistol round in the entire world. Taking a look at the back, neither one of them got remotely close to coming through. Not at all. Should we shoot one into the glass?
Yeah.
Which one do we want to shoot into the glass?
The micro off.
All right. Here we go. Oh,
no.
Dude, it stopped it. It stopped it completely.
Hey, here's part of the bullet, ain't it?
No, that's glass.
No, that's part of the bullet.
Oh, that's part of the bullet. Oh, that's crazy.
That's impressive.
Let me look through the glass and see what it looks like. I mean, you'd be all right. You'd probably scared to death, but I mean, you ain't got much to see. You actually can, because if you get right up on it, you can still see stuff. This is 100% stopped a pistol round. I guess that's why police use them, because I mean, hey, you get one a little bit bigger than this, you can pretty well completely cover your body.
Bob is doing all right.
Bob's doing A-okay so far.
That's so far.
Now the difference in bullets between the two, we have 9x19 or 9mm parabellum versus 9x18, which is the 9mm macro. We're gonna walk both of these up there and test them into some ballistics gel to see what they do once they enter muscle, flesh, whatever. Now you may notice, KG, those are both full metal jackets. Those aren't hollow points or anything like that. And it's actually crazy law. Maybe it's crazy, I don't know. But there is actually a war law that says you are not allowed to use hollow points, polymer tips, anything like that in war. You have to use full metal jacket rounds in war. Now, civilians and police, they're allowed to use hollow points, whatever kind of bullets they want. But in war, it's a war crime if you use hollow point bullets. So everything we're shooting today is full metal jacket, just like it would be if you're in the military. I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy iPhone and get some super slow-mo. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. We're shooting the Russian 9mm macro first. All right, now we're gonna go straight to American. Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's check it out. Okay, I believe you're right. I think they both went through. And to be honest, maybe the 9mm American maybe tumbled a little bit more, but maybe not. Honestly, let's go review the footage of slow-mo and we'll see for sure. All right, guys, we reviewed the footage. What it looked like to us is that the American 9mm parabellum definitely did more damage. Why? Possibly because it's going faster, possibly because it tumbled. We're not really sure. The slow-mo was not slow enough, we'll just say that. Out of these two guns, Makarov versus American M17, I think the American M17 is a lot better because it's just a more modern pistol. I'm gonna give this one to the American side with a little disclaimer that Russia's current sidearm is probably just as modern as that one, so it'd probably actually be a top because they shoot the same bullet. Anyway, next we're moving up to the sub guns. Now I don't have the Russian sub gun, which is probably an AK-74 or some kind of like AK-9 type stuff. Pretty sure it is an AK-9 actually, a 9mm variant of the AK platform. But we do have the Vector. Now, do Americans use this?
Not a ton.
They did on Call of Duty, but from the sources we could gather, Americans really don't use the Vector much, if any. But regardless, it is pretty cool. We're gonna shoot it anyhow. Here we go, ready? There we go. This is clear.
I think by default the American one wins.
I do too. Simply because we do not have a Russian to test. Just now remember, the Russians also use the Bizon, which is also in Modern Warfare. Now we're getting up to the rifles. We're working with the AK-47 versus the M4 carbine. This is a big debate among the gun world. Which one's better? Is it AR or AK? Which one? I think they both have their strengths and weaknesses, but the AR definitely wins by a long shot.
Yeah, I disagree.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
What do you mean? Why do I think the AK is a better platform?
Sure.
It's a more reliable platform. The look of the AK is just awesome. You don't have as many accessories, but you don't need that. A battle rifle is not going to be dinging stuff out there 400 and 500 yards.
Well, it sure ain't if it's going to look like that, it ain't.
Yeah. AK's better.
I think the AR is better because the round is more accurate.
It is.
And it's a more modular system. So you can put a grenade launcher, Exhibit A. You can put a scope, Exhibit B. On this one, I put a scope, but it was dang hard. You had to mount something to the side. And it's still kind of bulky now. This one, it's right up top. I could put a laser or a light. Over there, you can't put a laser or a light. Your stock adjusts. This one don't. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? No. No, I don't think it really matters at all. Which one do we start with?
The American one.
All right, we'll start off with the M4. Here we go, boys. This here is an ACOG up top. It's a 4-power scope, and it ain't sighted in, so if I miss, that's why. Next up, the AK. Good thing about the AK is it's super reliable, like extraordinarily reliable. Like you can throw it in mud and it'll still work. All right, now we're gonna scoot up and put it in the gel right there with the AR. All right, so the AR, or the M4, shoots this bullet here. It's a 223 5.56, pretty much the same thing. The AK-47 shoots this. It's a lot bigger bullet, but it's slower, so it's not as good at longer ranges. Now, Russia started noticing whenever we started using this and it done better at range, so they actually developed a new cartridge, and it's actually right in the middle. It's even probably a little bit faster than the 5.56. Isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
It's a really long, slender bullet, so really aerodynamic. This used to be Russia's #1 caliber. Now they pretty much split it between the two. They do use both of them, and they do use both of them pretty often. But the gun I have only shoots 39, so that's just what we're gonna be testing. All right, here we go. In the gel, my predictions, both of these are gonna do way more damage than either one of the pistols thought about doing. We're gonna go M4 first. Ready? All right, I'm gonna go move the gel, set it back in front of the camera. Now let's move on to the AK. Here we go. You can tell a pretty big difference just from how the gel acted. We're gonna review the footage and we'll see what we think. right, we've reviewed the footage. What do you think?
The 5.56 definitely tumbled.
The 5.56 came in here, tumbled, exploded, whatever you want to call it. Redirected, curved up pretty bad. The 7.62, which is the AK, came in here, then just kind of, it done a lot of damage right there, and it actually stayed on course. So that's actually pretty important. I would say the bullets are, they're both going to...
You're going to have a bad day if either one hits you.
Yeah, they both do about the same thing. They do damage.
Oh, yeah.
Now, as for the grenade launcher, we don't have any more grenades today, but here's a clip from last year when we did. We really can't like have grenades, so fireworks is the best we could do. What are your predictions here?
Going through.
I believe so. It's not rated to stand up to a 5.56, but we're shooting one at it anyways, so. I'm not too sure where I even hit it.
Right below the glass.
Oh man, dude. Right there. Oh yeah. Yep. It did indeed go through. And it did indeed go all the way through ballistic ball. It came out right there. That's what was supposed to happen. It's not rated for a 5.56.
I think we're going to see a lot more trauma now with the AK.
We'll see. Ready?
Yep.
All right, okay. Dude, it stopped it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I hit it right here, clear through, and clear through the, oh, snap, look at that. See that?
Yeah.
It literally exploded, whether that was the bullet or just part of the vest. Either way, man, it was right here. It just came through and exploded. You know what? Very few pieces of the AK made it all the way through. The AK really just blew up. I didn't expect that. As for AK versus M4, I'd give it a tie. I don't think it matters.
We'll give it a draw.
Yeah, sure. Here we go. RPK. This shoots the same exact thing as the AK does. As you can probably tell, it's just a bigger version of the AK. All right, ready?
Yep. That was cool.
This RPK is actually really special. Come look at it. I very rarely actually get this out and shoot it because this is a gem of history. This one was actually used in war somewhere. You can tell by the rough shape it's in, if you guys know a lot about how guns work and cells work. This is a Romanian parts kit. It was definitely used somewhere for something. You can even see right here on the side, they actually got it out in the field, lost a screw, and they just had to kind of jerry rig it and put a random nut on there and make it work. So yeah, I've never been able to hit anything with this, but that's okay. As for this, I'm gonna have to give it to the Russians because we don't have an American version to test today. Now we're moving on to sniper rifles. These are my favorite because this is what I hunt with. For the Russian side, we have the Dragunov SVD. Now this is technically a PSL 54, but it's close enough. It's close enough and $6,000 cheaper. It shoots 7.62 by 54R. On the American side, you have a Remington 700. This is chambered in 7.62 by 51 or 308. A lot of you guys may hunt with 308. I know that I hunt with the 308. I don't ever kill anything, but I still hunt with it. This exact rifle right here, this is the one that I choose to go hunting with. So it's a bolt action. One shot at a time, then rack it. But believe it or not, even in war, a lot of American snipers still use the bolt action because it's inherently a little bit more accurate than a semi-auto. All right, what do you think we do?
The PSL first.
This is pretty much just a big AK. You ready?
Yep.
I do know that it'll give you a black eye if you shoot it enough, because that right there is the only cushion you got. Now for the Remington 700, this is just plain old, plain old. I will say this is a new scope. It's not sighted in, but I will just sling some down and maybe we'll get lucky. Here we go. Oh wow. Apparently I just threw that scope on a few days ago. apparently it's sighted in good enough to hit the target. I ain't mad about that. The biggest difference between these two is not that one's semi-automatic and one's bolt action, because a good sniper can shoot a bolt action just as fast as a good sniper can shoot a semi-auto. And it's not about speed, it's about hitting your target. We're gonna test out the round of each and see what kind of power do they have. We do know that both these rounds are pretty comparable, pretty much just big rifle rounds. This is the American 7.62 by 51. This is 7.62 by 54R. Overall, they're both just big old rifle calibers, but we're gonna test them down here by shooting them into big jugs of water, 5-gallon buckets, and seeing how many each round goes through. These are both full metal jackets, so they should penetrate way better than polymer tips or hollow points anyways. Water is one of the hardest things for anything to penetrate. They say that water, when hit at fast speeds, is the same thing as just hitting concrete. What's your predictions, Ethan? I'm gonna make a prediction say they're gonna do the same exact thing.
I'm gonna say the 54R will go a little bit deeper.
Okay. Before we shoot the Dragunov, I want y'all to look into the scope because it's really different. Look at that, guys. That is just a really weird reticle. It's a single power. You cannot change the magnification. Now granted, this entire rig is from 1978. I'm sure they've came up with some more modern features, so. Tell me when.
Go for it.
Oh, snap. Here, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm telling you, man, we need to take this out to 1,000 yards. Mm-hmm. We need to see what it can do. It's looking like it went through 2, maybe 3. This one blitherated it. This one, a hole and a hole. But this one, it did not touch.
The bullet might be laying around here somewhere then.
Yeah, it could be laying around here, or maybe even laying in there. It did not go through the third one though. And it barely, if exited at all, the second one. Right, in the meantime, while this one's draining, I say let's go get the 308 and put it through these 3 and see if it'll make it through 3. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
There's your entry hole. There's your exit hole. There's your second entry hole. There's your second exit hole. And then this one, it did not enter at all, but instead scaved off the side and grazed it. So that bullet should be, oh, it's right here. You can see where it went in the dirt right here. We might be able to find this. It should be somewhere right through here. This is the bullet path. Dude, I don't know where it went. Should we go get the metal detector? I'd like to know what this looked like, but I think we're asking for a lot trying to find a bullet. So next we're looking at the grenade launcher. Rocket propelled grenade launcher, should I say. This is the stinking RPG-7. This exact RPG-7 is unfortunately demilitarized, which means it don't work. Same thing with the rocket. Believe it or not, even in America, we can't have a rocket propelled grenade. Well, we can. It's just it's a little hard to do.
Very extensive.
Yeah. But just like the RPK, how it has a ton of war stories, I'm certain this one does too. This one is Russian. Yeah, this one's a Russian one from 1978. One thing I do know is that this thing has been used.
I think a bird just pooped on my head.
Probably. When I first got it, there was a ton of soot back here in the back where it had been shot. And there still kinda is. Now if you don't know, or you've never played Call of Duty before, this rocket propelled grenade is a rocket launcher, anti-material, anti-personnel, anti-plane, it's anti-whatever's in front of it, machine. Weapon. And so what happens is that it shoots it, the rocket ignites, it comes out. Whenever it comes out, these fins open up and then start the spinning process. This is what stabilizes it so that it's actually extremely accurate. On Call of Duty, war games, RPGs aren't accurate. Like they'll go and they'll just fly crazy. They don't actually do that. They're actually extremely accurate and they fly extremely fast. Like here's just a clip we pulled off YouTube of someone shooting an actual RPG. Notice how accurate and extremely fast it shoots. As you can see, they shoot extremely fast. Like I was saying, this one can't shoot real rockets anymore, but in this video right here, we made it work the best we can, man. We stuck some fireworks down in her, we hope for the best. This is Russia's anti-material weapon. One of America's anti-material weapons is the 50 BMG. This is a sniper rifle, anti-material rifle. It is whatever you want it to be, but it shoots that. There it is compared to my hand. Here it is compared to my head.
It's big.
I'm talking like you could throw this at somebody and kill them if you had to.
That's a 660 grain projectile moving at 2,800 feet a second.
You guys who don't know a ton about guns, that's a really big bullet and it's moving really fast. The exact one that the U.S. military uses, this one, it's the Barrett. Whenever I decided I was going to buy a 50 cal, I decided I wasn't going to get a Barrett, but instead I wanted this bolt action Cadex. This is actually the one that the Canadian military used, but regardless, they're both really accurate rifles that use the 50 BMG bullet. Now, Ballistic Bob is about to have a 50 caliber hole in it. This is for you, President Zelensky. Are you ready?
Yep.
Goodness. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
How's your shoulder?
It ain't so bad. Also, the fact that I was standing up, that helped a lot. Now, my right here, right here, and right here. I don't know, man. How do you think Bob done? Bob's still standing.
Yep.
We're gonna send it over to Dr. Ethan and let him analyze what happened up here with the right shield and Ballistic Bob.
Oh man. Well,
Where did we hit it at?
right here. There's a 50 caliber right there.
Let's see what the back end looks like. Oh yeah, it's pretty good hole, eh?
50 caliber went clean through and through.
Oh my goodness!
Entered him right there. Bob's dead.
Yeah, I reckon. I want to see what it did to my steel targets. It was hitting them hard. Oh wait, that one target's gone. I knocked it off apparently. Dude, look. I ding-a-linged him a few too many times. I knocked him off.
Shot the strap in half.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Even though we shot this with an AK, an M4, and a 50 cal, this is still good to go.
Yeah.
Like, the only way this is compromised is if someone hits that exact hole. That ain't happening. So honestly, I'm keeping this. I can still use this. Since there's an 85% chance this video got demonetized, feel free to buy any kind of merch from KendalGray1.com/shop. That's my merch site. You can get this shirt right here. It's a KG with the American flag over top of it, or even the KG pocket knife. We have a ton of different colors, all these different colors: blue, red, green, blue line flag. My personal favorite. And also on the website we have things like backpacks, fishing scales, gun socks, sunglasses, flashlights, all that kind of stuff. If you want some, first link in the description, KendalGray1.com/shop, or first link in the description. Click right over here to watch the video where we tested things that aren't allowed in airports, or right over here for the video where my 147-year-old grandma shoots the 50 cal.